Hurry, you going through it, bro? You good?
Warzone.
Huh?
Warzone.
They'll run for the first time with Raheem Mostert. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. He was brought down by Kamu Grugier-Hill.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 29-yard line.
And they'll work from the 29 on 2nd and 6.
All right.
Garoppolo going to give to Mostert. And he'll slip his way up across the 30 to the 32. 3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on 3rd down?
Brings up 3rd and 3.
To throw is Garoppolo. Got his target, Samuel. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. 18 yards, 1st down Niners.
Deebo Samuel's another one of those young receivers that not only looks like a running back, but plays like one after the catch. And he had one of the best seasons among 2019's rookie receivers. Just over 800 yards receiving, but by the time the playoffs hit, he'd become WR1 for the 49ers. And now with the departure of Emmanuel Sanders, that should give him even more looks. Look for him to catch the ball downfield and also take it out of the backfield.
From midfield, here's Garoppolo. He's got this to the rookie from ASU, Brandon Ayuk.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
Able to get 7 on that 1st down pass play. 2nd and 3. On the handoff, this is Mostert. And this won't be enough to pick up the 1st. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
Xavier Howard.
If they're going to get a 1st down out of this, they're going to have to earn it because there's been tough going in the interior there. And here we are on 3rd and 1. Be prepared. Brace yourself. Going to be some contact going on.
This is 3rd and 1. Very likely 4 down territory, even if they don't get it, though. Working from the gun, Garoppolo. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. So they will accept the penalty and move forward. A play fake from Mostert, now Garoppolo. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 18 yards, 1st down Niners. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Inside the red zone, it's Garoppolo. This will be caught inside the 10. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
Brings up.
I don't think it's a surprise they're throwing the football early. We expected that. They told us they were going to come out firing, but 4 for 4 on the opening drive. They like that.
They don't just like it, they love it, because now everyone gets locked in. Confidence jumps up. Everyone's easy about what they're doing out there. And by the way, they're looking at the sidelines thinking to themselves and expressing, just keep throwing it. We're doing pretty well.
1st and goal from the 6.
No, that's
That
me.
ain't not me.
What's good?
That is not me.
Hey, Buggy, what the hurry?
That is not me.
Hey, Buggy, what the hurry?
Able to drop him for a loss.
No one can slow me
They
down.
decided to throw for it on first and goal. Instead, the defense counters with pressure, and the defense wins, getting a big
On that
sack.
bitch, I'm drowning. Everything in the
Hey,
fountain.
talk to him, Vega. Talk to him.
Bitch, I'm drowning.
Garoppolo toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road,
Bro, this bitch
you
is too much
absolutely
high
have to get
maintenance.
takeaways. You've got to
God
get the ball from
damn.
them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be
Joe
key. They
bitch
didn't
ass
get
up.
one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive
I'm just
teams
got no
fucking
come in
bitch.
bunches.
stop talking to her.
You ain't got no bitch.
I hate high maintenance bitches like that.
This is
You ain't got a
and
bitch,
they'll
bro.
get him down about 3
I can make this bitch if I wanted her.
So they decline it as that
Well,
will
for me,
I'm stronger than her, so she don't got an option.
Keys to any game played, but you got to consider downs when you're talking about
So you're gonna rape
penalties.
her?
And they wisely did not take that one and made it fourth down.
They can talk about raping bitches.
Nigga, no, I did it.
You just said you're stronger than her, so she can't do anything about it.
Exactly, that's facts.
Oh, man.
coming on is the veteran Robbie Gold.
Bitches like that nowadays.
This a chip shot, a 20
You're like getting raped?
And this has
And
It's
then
not
you
rape.
enjoy it?
It's no good. Well, wide to
It's
the
not rape
left,
if they like
and
it.
This will remain a scoreless game.
Oh!
My goodness, that was almost too easy.
Yeah, and you're not going to have too many attempts shorter than that one. I don't think anyone got a finger
Niggas
on
with
it. That's
attitude.
about as bad a miss as you can have.
Shut your
bro.
mouth.
Here's Ronald Jones, first carry for the USC.
Oh, with
And
RG3.
he'll go down
Oh,
at the
nah.
20. This running game's so important for them, and they know that. It helped lead them to a victory last week when he was over 100 yards.
Let's face it, it's their identity, and that's what they want to play to. They want to be that team that runs the ball really well each and every week, and right now we're seeing a pretty good pattern of that happening.
No more game, I just lagged out.
Tua
Tua.
wants to
Tua.
throw it, second down. Quick
Tua.
pitch complete.
Fucking
Lost
bitch.
the football, and now this is scooped up by the 49ers. And he will not
This
give
wide
up.
receiver sucks ass,
Take
bruh.
this back down to about the 2-yard line.
G? I lagged out.
From the 2, here's first and goal. They'll run
Cool.
with Mostert, and he'll take this into the end zone for a San Francisco touchdown. Raheem Mostert, his third touchdown now on the year. And the Niners have taken the early lead. And his kick is no good. An inauspicious start here kicking-wise as this one stays a 6-0 game.
Yeah, we need some of this motivation for this game.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And this carries into the end zone. And not willing to risk another fumble.
Huh?
He'll sit on this one. It's a touchback.
Yeah, that's us. Fuck, why, slut, bye.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And a fumble last time. Ball security. Talk about it all the time in the National Football League. They've got to be better at it on this drive.
Don't you think that when every team gets together for the first time, I don't care if it's OTAs, mini camps, first damn camp in the regular season, ball security comes up about what the second sentence of the so many drills focus on it.
It's not one of them.
To simulate game situations, does it?
Oh, he was looking for Parker, but it's intercepted. Picked off at the 35. And they will finally put it into the return, but not until he takes it back all the way inside the 10-yard line. Before we came up to the booth, last thing he said as we were walking off the field, want to play mistake-free football. Well, that just went out the window there with a pick.
And do you remember what you said to me when we were walking up to the booth after he said that? You're like, oh, fatal last words. Every time we hear that, things tend to fall apart a little bit. And that's what we saw there. Didn't get enough on that throw, and it turned into an interception.
At the 6-yard line.
Shut your mouth, you dirty scumbag.
Fucking Mexican.
One more time with Mostert. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop it right around the 1. A nice run there as he picks up 6. It's going to be 3rd and goal now.
Nobody cares.
Yeah.
Looking to throw, Garoppolo.
That's a lot of people.
Double team and it's intercepted. Picked off by Malik Hooker. He's at the
Say
50.
hello to my little friend.
He's at the 30, the 20, and he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Dolphins touchdown. Ah, yes, the old tip drill works to perfection there.
Ah, you're bringing back great memories. Used to love that drill.
Crossbow and the fucking gulag
you
now.
work on it, not just one tip, but multiple tips, just in case the ball stays in
I'm
the air
about to
for a
mute
while.
myself.
To have an awareness and the ability to go up and grab it, and then you want to get some blocking
I don't know where the
support
bunker's
and end
at.
up in the opposite end zone.
In that tip drill, what do you yell?
For us, it was Oski. Okay, Oski was an
things for
interception.
different teams.
Bunker.
Different teams have different ways of doing it. I've heard bingo, jackpot. The worst I ever heard, though, was Frankenstein. You don't want it to be a
Too many
three-syllable word.
syllables, yeah.
You want to get it right down and go.
Bruh,
Oski is really the preferred
I don't
word.
remember where the
Oski.
bunker is, sir.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And following the pick 6, and they had decent field position and throwing that pick 6. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say,
Mostert hit and he drops the ball.
No, there isn't.
And this is picked up by the Dolphins. And he'll get this back down to about the 12-yard
They're all
line.
scattered around the map, bro.
they may have the edge on the scoreboard, but that hasn't made them passive, has it? I mean, they dialed up a pretty good run blitz.
I don't give a
there.
fuck about no
And
bunker,
Brandon,
bro.
you know that all blitzes
being
aren't just
really
designed
honest
to
with
get to
you,
the
that shit is
quarterback
just
and the
a mission.
passer. Sometimes you're just trying to take away every gap, every hole that might be created in the running game, and they did it to perfection and caused a fumble there.
Took away the gaps, took away the holes, took away the football. He'll get this down inside the 10 for a pickup of about 3.
Somebody was
I haven't seen
here.
much from him running the football here in this first quarter.
No, you're right about that. We haven't seen much of him at all so far. They've stacked him up pretty well, but when you're trying to run the football, sometimes you got to play the long game. Keep handing it to him, and some of those runs that aren't working now, they turn into 6, 7, 8, and maybe more later on.
And he'll take this from the 9 down to about the 7. Now a stoppage here as it looks like we've got a Dolphin shaking up on the play. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. They had great starting position to begin the drive, but now they look up at a 3rd and 5.
You man's looking it up.
Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete.
And that's a nice job there because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties, and he's able to knock that one away.
Sanders' kick is good. And they bump the lead up to 4 now at 10-6. So they recovered the fumble, but ultimately could not take advantage of the short field.
Definitely a lost opportunity right there. I mean, they were in prime position to put 6 on the board, ended up settling for 3.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
I don't think so.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And last time they coughed it up, led to a field goal. They're fortunate that it only led to a field goal, but still, they're not happy about it.
Could you sense the relief, though, when they only gave up the field goal? And they were able to trot back out on the field and start this drive. A little more pep in their step because they didn't cost their team a touchdown. But they know they've got to do it a lot better than they did on the last possession.
The coach will just be relieved, though, if they recoup with a score here, right?
I think
they should be ecstatic to see them pick themselves back up and now take it downfield and punch in the end zone without turning it over.
From the 29, Garoppolo completes it to the tight end, Kittle. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. 10-6 the score after one right here on EA Sports.
Yeah.
Here we go. Like 20, 12.
It's underground. I ain't even trying to go to the bunker, bro.
On play action, it's Garoppolo. Oh, that was dangerous. Thrown into coverage, almost picked, but instead they'll keep it on second down.
Underground, E-Man, did you find it?
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Oh, it just broke.
And here comes throw number 1 for the backup QB. That's complete to his receiver, Ayuk. And he coughed it up. And this is picked up by the Dolphins. A beautiful spin and room to run. And he will not get all the way home, but he will take this back down to about the 2-yard line.
On the play.
Hey, whatever happened to the days of just getting a fumble recovery? Everyone's into taking it the other way and trying to create points themselves, aren't they?
Well, they are, and now he's going to ball his way into the end zone for the Dolphins score.
There should be an
sixth touchdown of the season, and the Dolphins add on to their lead.
He didn't.
A strong, determined run there, Charles, to get in for 6 points.
This is why it's such a team game, isn't it? And I know it sounds really generic and it sounds almost trite, but the blocks were made up front, offensive line, collective victory at the line of scrimmage and downfield. And how about the finish to the run all the way into the end zone?
And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision, loses him about 4 yards.
At their own 21-yard line.
Why would it be on a buy
San
station?
Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch.
Am I going the orange or green?
We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily
not a bunker, though.
Oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers.
Where?
On second down, Mostert.
You just told me to go to the fucking green.
He's able to take this one up to the 35.
Nothing here, bro.
7 yards there.
Oh,
first down.
Breakout season, Raheem
This motherfucker is retarded, bro.
And now he's got a chance to be the lead back for his team.
God damn.
In fact, he spent time in the offseason bulking
I
up,
don't go to
trying to
fucking bunkers for
to
ghosts.
absorb the extra hits and be available for more snaps. He wants to be a guy who carries the ball from game 1 all the way through game 16 in the regular season.
Garoppolo able to get this complete to Ayuk and able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. The Niners have the first down on a gain of 11.
That's a nice catch there. Remember, he had the fumble earlier. No way he was giving up the ball in that situation. Secured it tight to his body and picks up the first down.
On first and 10, it's Mostert. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a first down again.
Raheem Mostert averaged 5.6 yards per carry last year. That was second in the NFL. So it's safe to say that it paid off that he patterned his work ethic after his hero Frank Gore, the former 49er. That's a guy who really shows you how to go out and get it done each and every day. Raheem Mostert patterned him and had a breakout season in 2019 with the 49ers.
So now first and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 39-yard line. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 16 yards, a little deja vu from the previous play where they got 16.
First down. First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
They run out of the shotgun with Mostert. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. That'll be a pickup of 10 as they try to recover from this 10-point deficit.
First and 10.
Partner, in our years together, we've never really run into a player that's admitted a doubt or a lack of confidence, right? But right now, I'm just wondering about that interior line because on defense, they're starting to get manhandled at the point of attack. Do they have it in them to figure a way to reverse the tide? Because right now, they're running the ball at will.
And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball off course.
Malik Hooker on the coverage.
Not going there.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Man, we might as well play duels if the grade gonna be like this.
And he couldn't quite get there.
Bro, I'm not going 2,000 meters away. That shit is not, like, I'm not trying to play like that right now, bro. You trying to fucking go to the outskirt of the map, like, you literally trying to go to the whole other side of the map, like, complete opposite. Like, I'm not doing that, bro.
They need to sub some guys out, bring in extra people, maybe change what they're doing on the defensive side of the ball. But right now, they're running the ball very well, right at them and right up the middle.
First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to... And across the goal line, into the end zone, touchdown 49ers. Tevin Coleman, his first touchdown on the year. And the 49ers have cut it back within a score. And this time he gets it to go as it is up and good.
Makes the score Dolphins 16. 49ers 13. Robbie Gould to kick off for San Francisco.
After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Bro, what the fuck is wrong with my slide button?
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Setting to throw on first down is Tua. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Grant. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up
Tagovailoa working out of the gun.
The 34-yard line.
Got a man open. That's Devontae Parker complete. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield.
Complete to Devontae Parker.
Nice snag by Devontae Parker. While it took him 5 years in the league to have his first 1,000-yard season, he broke out in a big way. The former first-round pick had career highs across the board in 2019. In fact, his touchdown total for the year equaled his career total to date.
Now a play fake here on first down. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done.
Complete to
a good pickup there, 26 yards.
26 yards.
How about a guy proving his worth in different ways? Had the big play in the run game to play before. This time, they go right back to him in the passing game, and he comes through with yet another big play. That's why you work out so hard in the offseason, so you can stay on the field and accumulate big plays.
And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
I have to give some credit to the defender on that when he read all of his keys perfectly and got a great break on the ball and able to force that incompletion.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Again, they will throw it with Tagovailoa. To a hit, and the ball is out. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. 30. Past the 20. And he will bring this one back. It's a full return for the 49er touchdown. The big boy earning his lunch. That's what you call rumbling with the ball, Charles.
Big man with football. He wasn't just earning lunch, Brandon. He was earning dinner. He was
midnight snack.
Everything that you could possibly do, he did it on that play to pick up the ball and go.
to kick off.
And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
But conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
They'll start out on the ground with Jones. And he'll be
oh my God,
down,
bro! You're sitting in a window.
He gets his football out shy of the 30 to the 29. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive, and also give him a first down.
Why can't we just play mini royale where I can just shoot people and not have to deal with fucking campers? Is there a new game mode or anything?
Now a play fake. Here's Tagovailoa. He's going to fire one deep. Middle of the... Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. It's a gain of 34.
First down, Miami.
So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman, both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
Tackled by Emmanuel Mosley.
Well, it's hard to have vision as a runner and find a hole when there's nothing but defenders in your way. They stacked that one up really well. But give him credit. Instead of trying to bounce it out and turn it into a big play, which might have turned into a big loss, kind of just took his medicine there and took the 1 yard.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit. Even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
And it's going to be incomplete. He was able to catch it there on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. And it's going to bring up 4th down. So out comes a field goal team now for the 2nd time here today. This from 54 yards away. And I don't think this has the carry. It does not. It's no good. And this score will stay right where it is.
And this is one of the risks you run when you attempt a long field goal. If you miss, the defense takes over the spot of the placement. So now they've got a chance to get one more drive in before halftime.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the 2nd half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of 6s back-to-back. What a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even giving up the football. A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. Oh, he'll look downfield for Kittle. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. Throwing on first is Garoppolo. That's going to be caught by Samuel. 7 yards, the pickup there.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders, hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or?
Better against man, because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. They hand it off to Mostert. And they're going to lose some on this play. Being knocked back to the 18. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 4 coming up. Well, they were handed great starting field position on this drive, but now they face a 3rd and 4. We'll get this into the hands of Mostert. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. They'll get only a yard out of that, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. But linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
Field goal. A 34-yard attempt.
And in his 15th season, he's able to get this one to go, and that will do it for this first half. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we'll send you eastward to Orlando. Standing by with that EA Sports halftime report now is Jonathan Coachman. Take it away, Coach. The Dolphins down on the scoreboard, but they'll have it first as we get going in this 3rd quarter. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Quan Alexander. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line. That one is going to sting. First play of the 3rd quarter and a turnover.
And you have to know that at halftime, they spent a lot of time going through their checklist of what they wanted to accomplish to start this 3rd quarter. Turning it over like this was not on that list.
Not at all. And you come out of the locker room trailing, so that first drive to establish momentum is very key. Crucial. That's complete to his receiver, Pettis. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
At the 24-yard line.
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. From the gun, it's Garoppolo. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. This home crowd, they're happy with that call.
I like the way you said happy there, right? The so-called good guys didn't get a call. They feel like it's been that way all afternoon. You feeling their pain?
They finally got one.
Yes, they did.
Here we go. 21.
Mike 51. Let's go deep.
On first down, Garoppolo. And he is caught at the 7-yard line. And he's brought down. It's a 10-yard gain there, and it sets him up now 1st and goal.
First down.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
One, Omaha.
Mike 55. Check 55. Mike.
Garoppolo. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Deebo Samuel was the intended receiver, but it'll be 2nd and goal. And that throw behind his man, he missed him, incomplete. So an incomplete pass a moment ago, and that leads to 2nd and goal.
Watch a slant. Switch it. Come on, switch it.
They'll try to run this one in. And he'll actually lose a little bit of yardage here. Back to the 2. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down.
I thought they were onto something with their play call and kind of went in reverse a little bit. Threw it on 1st down, then ran it on 2nd down. Not successful either way. What play call do they come up with here on this important 3rd down try?
Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. They'll run with Mostert, and he'll take this into the end zone for a San Francisco touchdown. Raheem Mostert with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Niners take advantage of field position on the turnover to cash this one in. And the lead is up to 14.
Makes the score Niners 30, Dolphins 16. For San Francisco.
After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. This will make it into the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And last time wasn't pretty. 1 play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens.
No gain on the play.
Going to the air. Tagovailoa.
The 20-yard line.
And this is caught. It's Parker. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. Last play they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards.
1st down, Dolphins.
56. Tackle. 56 to Mike. 56 to Mike. Here we go.
On 1st down, Tagovailoa. He's going to float this over the middle, deep. Oh, and Tua going to be intercepted for the 3rd time. Picked off by the former first-rounder Jimmy Ward. Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ball game.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, and became great later?
Who would that be?
That'd be one Peyton Manning. Threw 28 his rookie year. That's the NFL record. How'd things turn out for him?
I think okay. He's the guy in all the commercials now, right?
Yeah, I think he's doing okay.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Again, they'll run it with Mostert. And he will lose yardage on the play. Back at his own 19-yard line. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
A loss of 1.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
Check.
On play action, now Garoppolo. Winds up and lets it go for Samuel. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Malik Hooker. Then he'll get it all the way down inside the 35-yard line. Gosh, you add up last week and this week now. That's 9 interceptions in this 2-game stretch, and we're not done here.
It's almost as if they can't even believe their eyes. Or maybe, partner, is the confidence level in him so high that they believe he'll get out of it and make plays for them to win a game.
Well, they've said they believe in him. That's being tested right here.
8 yards on the pickup.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
25-yard line.
From the gun, it's Tua. And his throw's going to be incomplete. He was looking for the tight end, Adam Shaheen, that time. And it's 3rd and short.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Now Tua. Got a man. It's complete. Williams. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. Now Jones. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage. Back to the 4-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's second down.
I think this running game, or should I say lack of one, is making this defense look better than what they really are.
From back at the 4, here's second and goal.
Check, check. 154. 154.
Here's Tua. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. He was looking for Parker that time, but now it's third and goal.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent,
Here's Tagovailoa to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Miami. Jordan Howard. His third touchdown now on the year. And the Dolphins have got it back to a one-score game. Well, he wasn't the guy they were initially going for, but after going through the progressions, it worked.
when you have plenty of people who can catch the football, you don't always have to go to your primary target, and sometimes that target is actually covered. Nice job coming off of that and getting it to someone who was open.
And the man out of the backfield gets in for the score. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And their lead cut in half by that touchdown a moment ago. They are up 7 as they begin this drive, 1st and 10. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Working from the gun, Garoppolo. Open man is Samuel, complete. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line.
To Deebo Samuel.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens. And
he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. 25 yards. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead. He keeps carrying the ball into the end zone, and in this one, he's sort of carrying the team on his back.
He's the reason that they lead right now. No question about it. And you talk about on his back, he's not minding the extra weight at all, is he? Carrying that just as lightly as he does the football. What a great performance so far.
Those 3 touchdowns, it's got him in the lead. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2-minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
A gain of a yard.
Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the third quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
And his throw's going to be incomplete. He was looking for Jordan Howard that time. And that'll make it 3rd down.
As soon as I saw him break contain and get outside, my first thought and my eyes gravitated downfield, because nowadays, most of these quarterbacks, when they do that, they want the big play downfield. They don't want to throw it short. In this case, he took the shot. It fell incomplete.
And it's caught by Parker. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A gain of 26 on the third down conversion.
And a Dolphin first down.
Looking to pass. Tua. Buying time to his left. It's Williams on the catch. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. A very solid gain of 27.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
Tua now on first down. And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line, he's sacked. Javon Kinlaw in there to drop him, and that will go in the books as the first sack of his young NFL career. Congratulations, young man. Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. The give is to Jones. He'll get 2 yards back, but it's going to leave him with a long 3rd and 13.
At the 24-yard line. A gain of 2 on the play. And this.
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. On 3rd and long, it's Tagovailoa. He's going to take a shot for the end zone. And it's incomplete, almost intercepted. He had a great shot of picking that off in the end zone. It brings up 4th down.
There defensively.
So on 4th down, Dolphin kicker Jason Sanders comes on.
41-yard attempt.
And they're going to fake it. He wants to throw it here. And how about this? It's complete. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2.
Down at the 2-yard line.
One back in the game. That's Jones, 2nd and goal. And he's got his tight end, Gesicki, in the end zone. Touchdown, Dolphins.
To Mike Gesicki.
Mike Gesicki, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Dolphins able to get this back within a touchdown.
Jason Sanders for the extra point.
They had to go to the monitor, get an extra look. That's what the technology is for. And this touchdown will count.
His kick is good.
And his kick is right through.
Score, Niners 37. Dolphins 30.
This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And now, after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this 4th quarter. Plenty of time on the clock. And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. Well, with the fumble he had earlier, we know how key keeping the football is here. That fumble earlier probably at the forefront of his mind. Just hold on to this thing.
It's also at the forefront of the mind of the guys who are trying to get the ball from him. And since they've seen him drop it on the ground before, they're doing everything possible to have him do it again. They need that turnover.
16 yards, a 1st down.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a 1st down, he's the guy they turn to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks.
There he goes, right side. 20. Touchdown, 49ers. Raheem Mostert, 61 yards. And the 49ers Eagles add on to their lead. Trying to bust out of that losing funk, and these fans have to like this. And all right, fellas, this is more like it.
And I know that if this holds up after the game, they're going to give the fans a lot of credit being at home, getting the support. But you and I both know it goes deeper than that. They had to get it together in their own facility, look each other in the eye and say, okay, what's it going to take to break this losing streak? And they really came together with a good week of practice.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
25-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
First down, Miami.
Tua going to throw. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Grant. And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45. Fourth quarter, every drive's so critical, and you figure may only get one more shot after this, so a touchdown's imperative on this drive.
It is, but you also have to think to yourself in play calling, don't hold anything back. Don't save it for the second touchdown. You got the first one for the second one to even matter.
The throw on the quick slant going to be complete, and he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. Tagovailoa working out of the gun. And he finds Howard complete, and he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. Well, when you're leading in the fourth quarter, that's not the penalty you want.
Not at all, and now your discipline comes into question. Having poise this stage of the game, you can't have those kind of plays.
Here's Tagovailoa on 1st and 10. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Back to the air on second down, Tagovailoa. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked by Emmanuel Mosley. Well, you just kind of feel for him right now. 4 interceptions, and you can almost see through his face mask. There's a lot going on in between the ears.
There certainly is, and probably way too much, because now he's probably doubting himself a little bit, wondering what adjustments he has to make. But here's what he needs to do. Get through this game. Go to the press conference, meet it head on, and show your teammates you're ready to shoulder what happened today, and you'll be ready for the next game.
And if he can do that as a rookie, that's a great sign of maturity. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
They'll stay on the ground with Mostert. The 20. And he is finally out of bounds, just shy of the 5, all the way down at the 6. A big play there for the Niners. 41 yards on the ground. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. Here's Mostert at a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. Be interesting to see now what they do offensively down near the goal line after not much there that time.
As the offensive play caller, that may change your sequence now. Instead of coming right back with a running play, you may have to go to the air.
You got nothing. Mike 55, Mike 55. Here we go, D. All day. Defense all day. All day.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal.
Mike 55. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
They'll try and run here with Mostert. And across the goal line, into the end zone, touchdown 49ers. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the 49ers add 6 to their lead. And he just tied the NFL record on that 5th rushing touchdown. He's the 6th man ever to do that in a single game.
And partner, did you just say that he tied an NFL record there?
Yes, sir.
I mean, we're talking 5 touchdowns on the ground against an NFL caliber defense.
Is that good?
I'd say that's fantastic. What a game for him.
It really is something. We are watching quite the effort. These have been no picnic for him so far. He's missed 2, but this one is good.
Dolphins 30.
After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. And it drops down incomplete. Thought he might have had it. Instead, 2nd down. Out of the gun, this is Howard. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Forcing completion on 1st down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
The Dolphins on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 7. And that is incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. They're going for it. Here's Tua with it. And this is incomplete. The Dolphins can't convert on 4th down. And the Niners take over in terrific field position.
The result of the play is a turnover on downs.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And that time the tackle by Malik Hooker.
Tackle made by Malik.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory. Once again, it's Mostert. Call it a gain of 5 that time, and they'll be left with a 3rd and about 4.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Mike 51. Man, that's trash. That's trash.
On third down, here comes Mostert. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. 2 yards on the pickup there. It's fourth down.
Now, that was a big-time play by the defense. They as well knew where the first down line was, and they didn't let them get anywhere near it.
The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2. They'll try it now with Mostert. And he gets this down to the 18. Good enough for a first down. Just a gain of 3, but they'll certainly take it as they convert on 4th down. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. And they will take a knee here.
Garoppolo on the keeper. It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the Dolphins' 20-yard line.
Here we go. 180!
Today's final
Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for the 49ers, it took a while, but they finally get that first win after 4 straight losses. And they'll have another home date next week as the LA Rams come to town. Meanwhile, for Miami, they drop below 500 to 2-3 with a loss. And they'll look to get back on track next week as they travel to Denver to take on the Broncos. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.
Kick it and go. Kick it and go. With a stiff arm, spin move, in zone, go. Off the sideline, a touchdown, I put on a show. Kick it and go. I had to kick off and go. Kick it and go. I had to kick never a cap, out of the draft. Watching me ball, soon as I snap, hit of the pack, walk for the sack, shaking them all, breaking them all, talking my talk, walking my wall like I do. Sit on the throne, get in the zone, turn it on, must be the shoes, must be the team, must be the camp, must be the crew. You need a win, who need a win, that's all we do. I've been a king and I've been about mine, never could doubt mine. They running the route, I leave them outline when I hit them. Spin on, spin move, in zone, scope, sideline, a touchdown, I put on a show. I had to kick off and go. I had to kick off and go. Spin on, spin move, in zone, scope, sideline, a touchdown, I put on a show. I had to kick off and go. I had to kick off and go. Putting it down for that. Time I was down and out. Had to bring grinding back. Doing the drills and working the wheel where you're grinding at. You know what it be. Playing this here for the keeps. Had to make out with a feast. A family to feed. Third cold where the trophy should be. EA got me in the game now. Read on with the gang now. They're hearing with a lane.